Want a way to improve your soil health? Consider managed grazing. And in today's video, we have the top things you should know. Number 1, what is managed grazing? Managed grazing, also called rotational grazing, is when you rotate the pastures used by your cattle or other ungulates in order to give different parts of your land time to rest. Number 2, what are the benefits of managed grazing? Well, managed grazing maintains healthy and productive livestock by giving them nutritious food, which in turn produces high-quality, nutritious food for humans. Managed grazing also reduces chemical and fossil fuel use and improves soil, water, and biodiversity. Because of all of this, managed grazing can preserve wildlife habitats and secure a livelihood for farmers and their families. Number 3, how does managed grazing work? Well, managers will rotate livestock through paddocks as forage availability permits. Animals will be allowed to graze in a defined area until they have utilized all the available forage. They will then move to another area, and the original paddock will be allowed to rest and recover. And number 4, what are the 4 keys of managed grazing? First is stocking rate. This is the number of animals on a given area over a given period of time. The stocking rate should match the available forage. Both understocking and overstocking can be bad for plant and soil health. Number 2 is livestock rotation. It involves defining where livestock can graze at any one time, how long they can graze in that area, and then how long that area is allowed to rest after the livestock is moved. Number 3 is utilization rate. This is the intensity of grazing. So for example, if cows are allowed to graze the plants as close to the ground as possible before they are moved, this would be a utilization rate of 100%. Based on our research, experts typically recommend about a 50% utilization rate, or take half, leave half sort of approach. Number 4 is plant rest and recovery, and this is how long you allow a paddock to recover after it's been grazed. During the growing season, this could be 30 to 90 days, but in dry conditions, it may be longer. So those are the 4 keys of managed grazing. Keep in mind this was a very brief overview, and every property is going to be a little bit different, so you should always speak with a professional and develop a managed grazing plan that works best for your land. Now don't click the back button just yet. There's actually one more benefit to managed grazing that may surprise you, and this benefit is relevant not only to ranchers, but to landowners in the nearby vicinity. To find out what it is, let's take a trip to Sterling Ranch. Sterling Ranch is a planned community just south of downtown Denver. And if you were to visit Sterling Ranch on a Sunday morning in winter, you would find not just residents with strollers out and about, but 220 head of cattle hoofing their way through the subdivision, cowboys at their side. You see, the founder of Sterling Ranch invited the cows to the development as a way of keeping its 3,400 acres as natural as possible, while also protecting residents from Colorado's increasingly violent wildfires. Beginning October 1st, the herd will move to the subdivision, where they will winter and birth their calves before moving back to summer pastures. The cattle rotate from pasture to pasture, eating the grass and fertilizing the fields around the homes. They also remove overgrown vegetation, which reduces the risk of wildfires. On top of this, their cloven hooves aerate the soil, creating a hospitable environment for native species like prairie dogs and burrowing owls. The result is a healthier ecosystem and a unique experience for residents, although they do sometimes have to put up with the smell. So even if you're not a rancher yourself, introducing some non-human life to your land is a great way to perk up your soil. This could involve leasing your land to a nearby farmer or simply introducing some chickens or a goat. But if this is not possible, a well-crafted pollinator or native plant garden can go a long way too. And we have videos on these topics, so check them out. But what do you think? Do you have any stories about managed grazing? Let us know in the comments. Did you like this video? You're going to love our Gokce Land Due Diligence program. Check it out at gokcecapital.com/glad. And while you're at our website, don't forget to explore our $1 down listings at gokcecapital.com/listings. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.